to fun. Today I will introduce three researchers, which is Freud, Skinner, and Erikson, and their theories of child development in plain language. Now let's get started. First, Freud, 5 stages of psychosexual development. Freud's developmental theory on psychosexual development was among the first attempts to bring psychology under the same scientific structure and the methodology of medicine. And this theory claims as we grow up, we pass through 5 critical phases. And our sex drive, which Freud called libido, focuses in a different erogenous zone at each phase. And the phases are called oral, anal, phallic, latency, and genital. If our experience during any of these phases was traumatic, we might develop fixations later in life, such as neuroses, dependencies, addictions, or depression. The oral phase in the age 0 to 1, where we discover the world through our oral senses. Our main pleasure comes from sucking our mother's breast or a bottle. And this is also part of the reason why we promote breastfeeding and emphasize the importance of early attachment and attentive responses from caregivers. Second, Skinner, operant conditioning. You have probably heard of positive reinforcement or negative punishment, where you are using this strategy as a way of parenting or teaching. Skinner is the pioneer of behaviorism. He explored this theory through experiments using animals which he placed in a Skinner box. And thus, he figured that behavior can be strengthened by rewards leading to the repetition of a desired behavior. For example, if your children did a great job packing up their toys, you could give them affirmations and take them for gelato as a reward. They would probably pack up more toys in the future. Meanwhile, Skinner suggested that negative reinforcement or punishment can stop children from certain behaviors. Well, although this strategy is not recommended in early childhood education, it did have a great impact, we have to admit. Third, Erikson, stages of psychosocial development. Erikson maintained that personality develops in a predetermined order through 8 stages of psychosocial development, from infancy to adulthood. And at each stage, we face a crisis. By resolving this crisis, we develop psychological strengths or character traits that help us become confident and healthy people. For example, at stage 2, autonomy versus shame. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of will. If children in this stage are encouraged and supported in their increased independence, they become more confident and secure in their own ability to survive in the world. However, if children are criticized, overly controlled, or not given the opportunity to assert themselves, they begin to feel inadequate in their ability to survive and may then become overly dependent upon others, lack self-esteem, and feel a sense of shame or guilt or doubt in their abilities, which reminds me of Ma Baonan. Well, that's it for today. I hope you learned something. If there is something you want to learn in the future, please leave a message and I'll see you next time. Bye!